Okay, so I want to put a warning. If you don't like to talk about, like, controversial, I think that's how you say it, stuff, or you get triggered by it, or you just don't like to hear it at all, you can click out this video. You've been warned. Hey guys, it's Denasia A, aka Juicy Day. Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, hi, my name is Juicy Day. So today I'm coming with a part 2 of racist, colorist things that have been said on BGC. And my first part did really well. You guys liked it, so I was like, hey, why not make part 2? Because I did miss some things from BGC and stuff. And plus, finally, I watched all seasons of Bad Girls Club. I didn't watch season 1 because I wasn't really into it like that. But, you know, I watched it now. And there was something that was said, which I would mention first. So all I further do is get into this video. So, season 1, it was this girl named Zara. Or no, Zara, sorry. So Zara, right? So it was a girl named Zara. She was a white girl, blonde hair, whatever. So she claims that she lived in like an all-white neighborhood and stuff, and you know, she never really grew up around black people and stuff, which is kind of believable. Like, I know some people had never been around black people and always grew up, like, you know, probably always went to an all-white school, barely black kids or stuff. So yeah, so it was this one episode where she was going to this club with these girls, Leslie, Ty, and Amy, and she didn't feel comfortable going to the club because it was a black club and stuff. So I know she was like saying, I guess the club is like full of like African American people, and you know, I guess she was like saying I don't feel comfortable, and then she was like, I decided to go back to the house. Mind you, they already told her that I guess it was an all black club. She's like, oh, I'm gonna be the only white person in there. Mind you, Amy, she's not black, she's white, I think. Well, yeah, but she's not black. So I was just like, you're not the only person that's not gonna be black in there, like, you know. So this was kind of like the same thing that Kate and Cheyenne said. Cheyenne, I'm gonna talk about her in a little bit, but with her, with Zara, she also said a few other things that were racist. I'm gonna insert the clip when she's about the club, and then I'll talk about the other stuff she said.
You don't know where you're going, Leslie?
You don't know where you're going? What kind of club is that?
I live Black Club.
New smell?
I told you if y'all want to go, y'all can go.
I know, but I don't want to be the only white person there.
It don't matter. You with me? Is you for real? You with me, boo? You with me? You want to go? Let's get it, okay?
Yeah, cause we finna have a ball on that hoe. I hope.
I'm sitting here saying I hope too. Cause Negroes can get, they can act the ass, they can get real ignorant. 740 is like, I guess there's a lot of black people there. It's more of a African American club.
Okay, I'm going back to the house. Now you like, it's a black club, so you leaving? That ain't right. When Zara tells me that she doesn't want to go to Club 740, it pisses me off. That just kind of drew the line. I wouldn't feel right being around those black people. Well, I'm black. How do you feel about me?
Bye, have fun.
Alright.
I'm not used to hanging out with black people because I come from a town of all white people, so I decided to go home.
She don't like black people. She don't want to go to the black club. I'm mad at Zara because she completely disregarded us. I'm one of those people, if you do something to me, more than likely I'm going to always hold that against you.
The other things that she said were off limits. Like in the first episode, I remember she came back from somewhere, or I think she was I don't know what she was doing, but I know she was talking to Ripsy, and then she was like, oh, the new roommate came. Yeah, she's a big black girl. And then Ripsy, like, the way she looked at her was like, whoa. Like, you know, it was, I don't, Zara, she was like, I don't know. I'll also insert the clip for that, too.
Oh my god, I went shopping. Never go shopping with my girls, ever.
I can imagine.
Oh, the new roommate's here.
What's she like?
She's a big black girl.
She said the same thing to Leslie, too. And, child, I don't know what's good with her. Cause she was talking to her friend or whatever on the phone. And then she was like, oh, I got into a fight with my roommate. And he's like, who's that? She's like, Leslie. And he was like, wait, who's that? And then she was like, oh, the big black girl. I don't know what was good with her saying big black girl. Why they can't just be, why she couldn't just say, oh, the girl with this or the girl with that? Why they gotta be the the big black girl. Like, that's kind of stupid to say, you know? Like, and plus, Leslie and Ty weren't big. Ty definitely wasn't big. Ty was a stick, okay? Like, no offense to her, but I just don't get what was the point of her saying big black girl. Like, it didn't sit right with me. So, yeah.
No, huge fight again.
With you?
Yes, me and Leslie.
Which one's Leslie? The big black girl. The one I shared.
Ripsy, I think when she left the house, I think she was like giving her recap about like her thoughts about what happened during an episode or whatever. And she said when she first met Zara said that she grew up in an all-white town or stuff. She never seen a black person, and she never been around black people. Okay, grew up in an all-white town, possible. Saying you never seen a black person, I doubt that, because it's just like, sis, well, at the time you was on the earth for like 20 something years. How do you never seen a black person? That just like, what? Like, that didn't make any sense. And like, I don't know. But I also will insert the clip for that.
When I first met Zara, one of the first things she said to me was, we're living with a big black girl. She's never been around black people. She's never seen a black person. And I think what Zara did was pretty disgusting. You gotta have respect for the people you live with. Leslie has every right to be pissed off. I would be pissed off too. Leslie dealt with it much better than a lot of people would have. Leslie's probably the nicest person in the house. She has a good heart. She would never go out of her way to hurt anybody, unlike the other girls.
On to season 7. So, okay, wait. Yeah, on to season 7. Thought I forgot something. Yeah, on to season 7, right? So, season 7, Cheyenne, she was a replacement for Priscilla. And I think it was this one night they were going to a club, and she was like saying, what the hell she was saying? I think Tierra was saying that we're going to a certain club, and then she's like, oh, we're going to go to Bourbon, or it's a club in New Orleans, I think. And then Tierra was like, no. And then that's when she was like, oh my God, this is going to be like, I don't want to go to an all-black club 5 nights in a row and stuff, you know, I can't deal with these ghetto hood clubs. If we keep going to these ghetto clubs, and then Tasha's like, okay, you don't have to go if you don't want to go. I agree. Like, I don't get what was so, like, I just see a pattern with, and mind you, this was said before in other seasons, like Kate from season 4. She said she don't want to go to a sweaty black club, and then Zara says she don't want to go to a all-black club too, and stuff, and then saying other racial things towards black girls and stuff. I don't get it's just weird to me. Like, I just see a pattern, like, with, not like, and the good thing is not every season is like not every other season. Just thought about it. It was every 3 seasons, because yeah, season 1, season 4, and season 7. So I just don't get what was good with these blonde chicks just saying they don't want to go to a black club, or I just don't want to go to all black club. Like, if you don't feel, like, listen, if you don't feel comfortable going to a certain club, just don't go. Like, I just don't get why you gotta make unnecessary comments and stuff about it. And I'm gonna be inserting a clip of that too.
Thanks for coming. My birthday popping tomorrow.
What are we doing tomorrow? Bourbon?
Going to MD. Hell no. We're gonna be too fancy for that.
Where are we gonna go tomorrow?
Tomorrow?
And I'm gonna be the only white person in that bitch. What the? Dude, really? I'm trying to get my ass looked at by a bunch of guys I don't want.
What the is she talking about? I don't understand why you even say something like that. It's just dumb as hell.
I don't want to be around a club that's all black people all night for 5 days in a row. Like, we've been to every ghetto place. Like, I love these people, but like, every place we've been has been hood as. We keep doing this ghetto ass clubs. I'm not. No, you don't have to go out with us. Like, you can do whatever. I'm not gonna go by myself.
Cheyenne, what are you complaining about? Like, shut the up. For you to say I don't want to be around black people every day, that is ridiculous, and it makes me kind of look at you twice when it comes to certain open.
Even people are trying to make excuses for Cheyenne for what she was saying, because people are like, oh, well, she just worded it wrong. That's not what she meant. How the you gonna say what she meant? Like, she said what she said, and she probably would say the junk again. Same with Kate. Like, I remember I was watching season 4 on Instagram. Yeah, there's some BGC pages that post their seasons and stuff, and I remember I was reading the comments of like the clip where Kate said she didn't want to go to a sweaty black club or whatever, and then people were like, oh, that's not what Kate meant. Kate is not racist. Kate And yeah, that's what typical white girls say. How you gonna, what? Like, do you have, like, okay, like, let's say you have white friends, right? And you want to go to a club, and they're like, oh, I don't want to go to a black sweaty club. I'm pretty sure you would feel some type of way too. Like, I don't know why, even it's people that are black defending these type of people, what they're saying. Like, why are you defending these people? Like, they don't, what? They probably don't even like black people for all we know. Like, and also Kate, I forgot to mention my other one. I remember Kate, she it was like this lost footage thing, and they were like showing like the casting tapes or whatever before they got casted. And I remember Kate was like, it's not the fact I don't like black people, but I just prefer to be friends with white people. If you gotta mention, oh no, she was like, no, she said something about it's not the fact that I'm racist. That's what she said. I'll insert the clip for that.
Not racist, I just prefer to be friends with white people.
Okay, if you have to say, before you make a statement, if you have to say, oh, it's not the fact that I'm racist, you're racist. Why do you have to state that, like, it's like you're not racist or something before you make a statement or whatever you want to call it and stuff? It's just weird to me and stuff. So it was just like, what was the point of even saying, like, it's not the fact that I'm racist? Just say, like, you prefer to be friends with white people. Because that rubbed me the wrong way, too. I'm just like, what? So there's somebody that is one of y'all faves. I don't know about now, but one of y'all faves, she's still my fave too, but okay. I'm kind of glad I waited to do this video because some new information came out about her today or yesterday, I don't know, but her name is Christina. She's from season 9, and there was like, it was in the reunion where she said to Rima, oh, you said, I forgot what she said. I'll answer the clip for that.
That's who I am. I don't judge you for who you are. That's just you. Don't judge me.
Psycho.
Because
you calling me psycho.
But don't call me a slut because I'm not.
All right, you calling me psycho, but yet you got a named Charlie living in you?
But she was like saying, oh, you saying you got a named Charlie living inside of you and stuff. And mind you, Christina, she claims to be part African American and then Latina and stuff, but in the first episode of BGC, I remember Megan, she asked her, is she black? And she's like, no, I'm Spanish and stuff.
Are you black? No, I'm Spanish.
And, you know, and then also she posted on her Instagram story her ancestry and her sister ancestry. I'll post it somewhere on the screen, but it says the same thing, so I'm probably gonna post one of them or the both, I don't know. But so basically, like the ancestry, I think it says 20% African, and then like the 11% is like Native American, and all the other percentages, they're from like, I don't know where the hell they are. Probably, I think one of them is Europe, but yeah. I know this is a controversy, you guys know what I'm trying to say, subject about the N-word, because the N-word has been an argument for a long time. Like, child, I know people always argue about who can say the N-word and who can't. Some people say, oh, if you're not black, you can't say the N-word. If you're white, you can't say the N-word. In my opinion, I just feel like I agree. Like, if you're not black, you shouldn't be saying the N-word. I said what I said. So everyone has a different opinion about who can say the N-word and who can't. Honestly, at the end of the day, we can't stop everybody that's not black to say the N-word, because it's still going to be said to this day and in the future. So it's just like, it's sad, but you know, you can't stop everybody from saying what they want to say. Like, I'm not saying they're right for saying, they have the right to say, but I'm just saying you really can't stop every single body that says it, or yeah, the people that's not black to say it or whatever. And also, I just feel like with Christina, I like her, but I feel like, in my opinion, she shouldn't be saying the N-word and stuff. And even though she like the ancestry said she's 28% African or whatever, says you still can't say it, but okay. So, but at the end, like I said, you can't stop people from saying what they say, so can't do nothing about it. So also, I want to talk about Hanan from season 15, where she also at her reunion said to Angela, I'll hijack your and send him home broke or whatever. At first, I always thought that was an iconic line or whatever, but I remember when like BGC Ing used to like host her or something, I always quote that line, and people be like, oh my god, I don't know why you guys so comfortable with her saying that she's not even black. And then I'm like thinking about it, I'm like, yeah, like, you know, like, she's not black, why is she saying the n-word? Because and I know she ain't got not 1 ounce of black in her, so, you know, it's just like, yeah, why should we let her slide with that? But then again, like I said, you can't stop people from saying the n-word or just saying stuff that they say, so I really can't do much about it. Currently editing, but I forgot to mention that in the earlier seasons of Bad Girls Club, I peeped how the producers only put 2 black girls in the original cast. Like, it's not racist, but I just, like, you know, I find it kind of interesting. Like, season 1, Ty and Leslie. Season 2, Lyric and Tanisha. Season 3, Kayla and Tiffany. Season 4, there was Natalie, Kendra, and Portia, but I feel like Natalie only used, because you know how she said she's Brazilian, Puerto Rican, and black. I feel like she only used her blackness at, like, when it's convenient for her. So the only 2 fully black girls on that season was Kendra and Portia. Season 5 was Kat and Brandy. Season 6, I mean, Jade was half white, I think. But I guess if you want to count season 6, yeah, Shar and Wilma. And then season 7 and then on, that's when they start, like, getting more black girls and stuff. So I just, like I said, I just find it kind of interesting. So yeah, that's with like BGC. Also, oh yeah, there was another one. Okay, so also Tasha from season 7, she didn't say nothing racist, but she did say like a little ignorant comment towards Stassi. So it was this episode where Angie messed with Stassi's bleach and poured the bleach out and filled it up with water, and then Stassi got mad about it and started confronting everybody in the house. And then what's her name? Tasha, she was like, Stassi arguing over her 99-cent bleach is any other hood rat pissed because you could use that 99 cents on a cheeseburger, something like that. But she called her a hood rat in that sentence, which is like weird, because it's just like, why she gotta be a hood rat? We used to say, oh, or something, like, you know, like, I just don't get what's good with these white chicks on BGC. Some of them, it's just, child, I don't even know. And of course she said that in the confessional because, you know, if she said it to Stassi's face, Stassi would beat her ass, but she beat her ass like 3 episodes later, I think, so it's all good.
Hey, what I do with my bleach? Is it in the kitchen?
No, I brought it back up here. Look in the laundry room.
Why would my bleach be in the laundry room? My bleach has been in my room all this time. So if somebody touch my I hope they replace it, because I got backup bleach. I'm not one to misplace things, and I know exactly where I put it the last time I had it, and it's not there.
Judy. Yeah.
You see it?
No.
Whoever came in my room and touched my need to come up off that right now, because I ain't playing these childish-ass games. I don't care who did it. Everybody gonna get retaliated on.
Well, I know you don't need to talk to me like that because I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm talking to you two. Whoever the hell got my need to come up off of it.
Nastasia's reaction to her dollar or 99-cent bleach is just like any other hood rat. Pissed because you don't have your 99 cents because you could have used it for a cheeseburger.
Back to y'all faves, Natalie. So Natalie, in case you guys don't know, there's this BGC reunion thing that they have going on OnlyFans or whatever, and the original cast was supposed to be Rocky, Shannon, Sarah, Natalie, Christina, Jada. Did I say right, Jada? I don't even know. Erica and the Victor twins, Danny and Gabby. But then Erica and the Victor twins got out of it, I think, because I think they saying that Natalie was trying to scam or whatever. I don't know. There's a lot to see about that. I wasn't keeping up with it. And I remember Danny was talking about, I think it was Danny or Gabby. They were talking about in a YouTube video that Natalie, I think one of the twins was saying that Natalie said that Erica wasn't a cute, like, she's a cute girl, but she's not a cute dark-skinned girl or something. I don't know. She says, I'll post the clip.
So she calls me and she's like, I don't know if I want to add Erica. I'm like, why? She posted the video. She's been contributing. She seems interested. She has a great personality. She seems to be a fan favorite from what I'm getting off of everything. She goes, well, she's a dark-skinned girl, but she's not a pretty dark-skinned girl. Natalie fucking blows.
Mind you, Natalie did say some colorist racist things back in her season. So really that part really didn't surprise me, because I do believe sometimes the vintage twins be lying, but I believe she said that, because like I said, she said some colors racist stains back in her original season of Bad Girls Club. So I feel like I really do believe them with that. So, and Erica, Erica from season 9, by the way. I feel like she's a beautiful girl. I don't think, like, I just hate the fact that Natalie, if it is true, allegedly, let me just say allegedly, so I won't get sued. So allegedly, yeah, if Natalie did say that, that's messed up. And yeah, it's just like, I don't know what's the hate with light-skinned girls, like her and dark-skinned girls. Actually, like, I know she was like saying that dark-skinned girls never seemed to like her growing up. I mean, I can kind of see why. So yeah, so that's it with today's video. Hope you guys enjoy this. If you guys want me to make a part where I talk about homophobic things that were said on BGC, or things that producers let slide on BGC, let me know, because I will definitely do those. And yeah, bye.